Two people in custody tonight, but not before an apartment complex shut down, a string of crimes, and someone barricaded in a home. Denver 7's Natalie Chuck at the scene all day today to show us exactly what it took to get the man out.
Jacqueline, this whole scene unfolded in this unit, in this building right behind me. All of Jewel Street in front of us was completely blocked off for hours, and it certainly drew a crowd of neighbors, both concerned and confused.
That's not what was on my bingo card today.
An unexpected sight for neighbors just opening their eyes on Saturday morning near these Aurora apartments.
Started hearing the police sirens, kind of woke me up in the morning.
That sound was a combination of Aurora police and Arapahoe Sheriff's deputies carefully assessing the situation after what started with a stolen car turned into a barricaded suspect.
Anytime we have anybody that's this much of a threat to the community, where they're breaking into other people's occupied apartments, that's a very high concern to us.
Officials say around 7:30 in the morning, surveillance cameras picked up on a car that was stolen a few days before. The car sped away from deputies and eventually crashed here. A man and a woman fled the scene.
At some point just after 8 a.m. notified of a interrupted burglary that occurred in the complex to our north here in the 9700 block of East Colorado. And a resident interrupted two people breaking into his unit. They fled. The woman was found and taken into custody on active warrants, but the man eventually broke into this other building.
We know that you're in 9901.
By the afternoon, law enforcement's tactics escalated, and so did the number of neighbors watching, many of them not allowed to go back into their homes until the scene was cleared.
It's kind of scary because, I've lived here for about 4 years, and it's been a pretty nice, decent neighborhood.
That could have been my place.
Numerous verbal commands were given for him to surrender. A drone was deployed inside the residence. A robot was deployed inside the residence. And tear gas was deployed inside the residence, and the suspect finally surrendered.
Now, as soon as we heard that suspect was taken into custody, we saw a group of those neighbors rush over here. Now, our cameras didn't capture it, but they tell me they saw the suspect being removed by law enforcement back here. He was wearing a muscle tank top and some shorts, and then was placed in an ambulance waiting nearby.
And I just appreciate the Aurora PD for coming out here and, doing what they do. They managed to get Buddy out safely. It could have went a whole different other way.
We are still waiting for law enforcement to release more information about both of those suspects, but we will bring it to you as soon as we know more. For now, in Aurora, Natalie Chuck, Denver 7.
All right, good work, Natalie. And you can follow this story right now on denver7.com. Just scan that QR code on your screen to see images from the scene and a timeline of what happened today.